You ever wonder why some food truck says no to a huge festival that's basically handing them a bag of cash? It sounds insane, like turning down free pizza, but there's actual math happening in that vendor's brain right now. Let's talk about opportunity cost, which sounds like a boring economics word, but really just means, if I do this thing, what am I giving up by not doing the other thing? Picture a taco vendor who has a standing Saturday spot at a farmer's market that reliably brings in $800 every single week, rain or shine. Now, a shiny new music festival calls and offers them a one-time gig for $1,200? Sounds like a glow-up, right? More money, new crowd, maybe even a cute festival wristband souvenir? But here's the twist nobody tells you about. That farmer's market isn't just $800, it's trust. It's regulars who know your name. It's the relationship you built over months, like a slow-burn rom-com. If you ditch them for one flashy weekend, some of those loyal customers might just find a new taco crush while you're gone. So the vendor has to ask themselves a very unglamorous question. Is the extra $400 from the festival actually worth risking a relationship that pays out every single week like a subscription service? This is basically the vendor version of skipping your best friend's birthday party for a party you don't even know will be fun. Now let's bring in strategic fit, which is just a fancy way of saying, does this opportunity actually match who I am and what I'm good at? A barbecue vendor getting invited to a vegan wellness expo might make bank on paper, but if their whole brand is smoked brisket and barbecue sauce, that crowd might look at them like they showed up to a library wearing a marching band uniform. Strategic fit means looking past the dollar sign and asking if this event actually builds your reputation, or just confuses everyone who sees your logo there. Vendors who ignore this end up spreading themselves thin, showing up everywhere, fitting in nowhere, like a jack-of-all-trades meme that nobody asked for. There's also the sneaky cost of logistics because a vendor has to think about staff, prep time, ingredients, and whether their pop-up tent can survive festival winds without turning into a kite. If saying yes to the new event means pulling your best staff away from your bread and butter market, you might save money on paper but lose quality control everywhere. A lot of vendors learn this the hard way. They take the big flashy gig, stretch themselves too thin, and end up serving lukewarm food to both crowds like a chef having an identity crisis. That's not a business strategy, that's a cautionary tale with extra napkins. Smart vendors build a simple decision filter before they say yes to anything. They compare guaranteed income versus potential income, then multiply that potential by how likely it is to actually happen. If a new event promises the moon but has zero foot traffic history, that's basically betting your rent money on a coin flip designed by a stranger. History actually backs this up. Event industry data has shown for years that vendors who stick to strong recurring markets tend to have steadier year-over-year growth than vendors who chase one-time high-paying gigs. It's less get-rich-quick and more get-comfortable-slow, which sounds boring until you realize boring pays your bills. There's also the human side of this. Regular customers remember who shows up for them, and loyalty in small business is basically digital currency now. It just doesn't have a cute app icon yet. A vendor who protects their weekly market relationship is investing in something festivals can't replicate: consistency. Doubt shows up here too, though, because sometimes that one big event actually is the right call. Maybe it opens doors to new markets or new networks you can't access otherwise. The trick isn't blindly choosing loyalty or blindly choosing money. It's running the numbers and being honest about which one truly serves your long-term goals. So next time you see a vendor turn down a seemingly amazing opportunity, know they're not being lazy or scared. They're running an internal spreadsheet faster than you can say funnel cake. They're weighing risk, reputation, logistics, and long-term value like a tiny CEO operating out of a folding table. If any of this made vendor life sound way more strategic than you expected, and you want to learn more about how we help vendors juggle all this, check out our links in the description.